Oops. Yeah, so I'm just playing some Sea of Thieves, no special introduction. Just a little relaxing session. I'm about to do a merchant run here. It's personally one of my favorite little things to do in Sea of Thieves. It's not just the merchant run, but I legitimately do like to store all of my cargo down in the hold. I know like a lot of people, like it takes a little bit too much time or whatever, or maybe it's tedious, going down several decks and then coming back up and loading all the crates onto it. But for me, it's kind of relaxing. Tedious, yes. A lot of work, sure. Especially when you go and deliver them. But for me, it's something I enjoy personally. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing here. Nothing special, nothing too crazy. I kind of just started the session. Let's see. I do need to get more cannonballs. I mean, yeah, I could use the ones that are already stored on the ship, but I like to preserve as much as possible. So yeah, once I load all these crates on, I think there was 16 total. Once I load all these crates on, we'll load up on some cannonballs. Put that there. And I can never remember the name of this this outpost, but I'm going to be sailing from here all the way to Port Merrick, which I already know is on the other side of the map. So it'll be a fun little journey. Maybe a little bit of an adventure. We'll see. Maybe we'll come across other pirates. I am sailing with my Merchant Alliance ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be quite the journey. I'm trying to see we might be sailing straight into the storm, possibly, which I'm not looking forward to. I kind of wish the ships all would spawn with a lifeboat already attached. I feel like that would be beneficial, rather than having to go out and search for a rowboat. Let's see. This is number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. But yeah, I mean, I think the rowboats count as a type of treasure that you can store on your ship, but I feel like just having a standard rowboat already attached to your ship would be beneficial. Nothing too crazy, not like the harpoon or cannon rowboats, but just the basic ones. They definitely come in handy in the event you do get attacked or sunk. A while back, I had a rowboat attached to my ship, and I got attacked and sunk by a kraken. I literally had to put all my treasure onto the rowboat and row to the nearest outpost. Luckily, I wasn't too far from the nearest one, but it was that was quite an adventure. Let's see, almost there. I think this is crate number 8 that I'm picking up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is 8. And the other we'll go on the other side to balance things out, I suppose. It's getting dark now, which for me it's not too big of a deal. Yeah. So I've got the Merchant Alliance, pretty much everything, almost everything. I'm only level, I think, 70, not even 75 in the Merchant Alliance. But I have the Merchant Alliance hull, wheel, cannons. I think everything except for the sails and figurehead. I have the merchant ambassador sails and figurehead, but not the merchant alliance ones. That's what I was trying to think of. Lost my train of thought there for a second. I'm not sure how I feel about the sails that kind of glow in the night. I mean, yeah, they kind of look nice, but also, I mean, they're easy to spot at night from a mile away. And we've got a new viewer. Welcome to the stream. And they're gone, I think. I don't know. Yep. Almost there. I think this is crate number 9. So I personally like to store a lot of the stuff down in the hold for a number of reasons, like especially gunpowder kegs or black powder kegs. That, like, for me personally, it makes sense to put them down there. They're below the water line, and I mean, yeah, sure, they like if they explode, they'll sink the ship quicker rather than putting them up in the mast. But I mean, putting your gunpowder kegs up in the mast is just gonna, I mean, they become clear, easy targets. And I'm not a fan of that. They go offshore, you might save your ship from sinking, but you'll lose your mast, you'll lose speed. If you're on a sloop, you'll stop entirely. Me personally, if I'm getting attacked by pirates, I'd rather lose the ship than lose the ship by sinking, rather than getting boarded and having them loot all the goods. And yeah, sure it's maybe unconventional, maybe it's not preferred by most, but I'll be darned if I what's it called? If I let them take my cargo. As you can tell, I mean, sure I don't sound enthusiastic, but trust me, I am. I'm a very proud member of the Merchant Alliance. That's the first, I guess, quote-unquote alliance that I started working for once I first started playing Sea of Thieves. I mean, yeah, the gold hoarders are pretty cool, and all that good stuff, but for me, the Merchant Alliance is where it's at. Funnily enough, I've never been too much of a pirate in the Sea of Thieves, even though that's the whole point. Not that I have anything against them, like, it's part of the game when you get attacked and boarded or sunk. I mean, I don't really have an issue with that. But for me personally, I enjoy just the merchant aspect of it. I do like the setting of, like, the Age of Sail and pirates, and I mean, let's be honest, Sea of Thieves is a fantastic game for a pirate adventure. I mean, even if you aren't into pirates, or if you're not too familiar with the pirate genre, or if you're just new to it, I mean, there's so much that goes into Sea of Thieves that I absolutely love. I mean, you don't have to buy your... I mean, if you want to buy a captain ship, you can, but if you want to charter a ship, it's completely free to charter a sloop, brig, or galleon. And then, I mean, you can customize it, fly whatever flag you want that's available. Kind of wish it'd be kind of cool if they did custom flags. I think that was the last crate. I'm gonna check before I grab some cannonballs too, though, like I said. But yeah, no, Sea of Thieves is a fantastic game, a fantastic pirate adventure. I mean, it's literally open world. there's no main. I mean, there are tall tales and stuff, but as far as I know, there's no like main quest, main storyline. Just building your reputation as a pirate. I don't want. Yeah, I might as well. I'll keep the fireworks. But nope. Alright, we have 8 cannonballs. I'm gonna go ahead and store those into the cannons already, but I'm also gonna come back and grab 10 more just to keep on hand before I set sail. But like I was just saying, I know I keep getting sidetracked. No, Sea of Thieves is a fantastic pirate adventure. I know I keep saying that. But I mean, it has, I don't know if you want to call it markings, the makes of a classic pirate adventure. Which, I mean, I never really knew how to define a pirate adventure, because in reality, any pirate adventure is an adventure. Or there's no real way to define a pirate adventure. Well, in the classic sense, not in the real sense, because obviously piracy is illegal in real life. Oh, I checked these ones already. I think I checked this one. Yep. Just got it. Where are the other barrels? Perfect. Oh, chain shot. In case I decide to go fishing. See, that's 4. But, I mean, there's a lot that goes into a pirate adventure, I feel like. If we're talking about in the classic sense, I mean, like you're sailing around the high seas, searching for treasure, fighting off other pirates, maybe. Oh, that's a sea. And I feel like Sea of Thieves perfectly captures that, like the whole idea of the classic pirate adventure. I mean, you're practically open to do whatever you please. There's no set story that you have to follow. It's all up to you and your friends. You can have up to 4. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool if you could add bigger servers and bigger crews. I mean, personally, I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Maybe up to 10 players per ship. I know that's like a lot. But, I mean, imagine having like a bunch of your friends on one crew, like a galleon. That would be pretty cool in my opinion. You and your fearsome crew ruling the high seas. Oh, that's what I forgot to add. Where's it? Nelson, where are you? There you are. This is the ship's cat. His name is Nelson. There we go. Alright, let's go raise anchor. Is that? Ah, is that already a pirate coming this way? Oh, it's a skeleton ship. This is one of the downsides. I know you should be sailing with more than just one person on a galleon. But I personally love sailing on the galleon. That's a skeleton sloop. It's kind of just spinning in circles. Alright, let's see. I think if I just go straight ahead, I'll run into Port Merrick. Yeah. So if I can try to keep it steady the entire time. There it goes. Let's alter our course. Heading southwest. You can stay clear of that island up ahead. Just a little bit more, I think. There we go. It's just kind of sitting there. Finally making it out of the wilds, finally. It's a skeleton fort, I think. What was the name of that outpost again so I can remember in the future? Daggertooth outpost, that's right. So we're heading for Reaper's Hide. I don't know what's going on here. I think that's the burning blade. So we're making our way to the shores of plenty. Aboard our wonderful ship, the Grand Molly. Yeah, some things I highly recommend sailing with a full crew on a galleon. I mean, I've soloed galleons the entire time I played Sea of Thieves. It's not too difficult. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. It's more practical to have a crew with you. I mean, I personally like having a crew with you. Well, there's a player ship over there. Port Merrick's over there. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit farther that way, but not really. Past this rock, then cut across a little bit north. You can actually kind of see Port Merrick out in the distance right there, just to the right of the sail. Make sure I'm not heading for like a skeleton ship again. Let's see. Oh, we're drifting off course. That's the North Star Sea Post. A lovely little area. Highly recommend visiting if you've never been. sailors are kind of pushing us. I think I see another ship up ahead. That's one of the things I love about the Sea of Thieves is there's just so many islands that, I mean, they're there, but nobody really takes the time to explore. And yeah, they're small islands and whatnot, but, I mean, yeah, everyone likes to go to the big islands for the treasure and all that, but, I mean, the small islands, they're always nice to visit, in my opinion. It never hurts to visit them. If you're someone who's into roleplay, you can, roleplay being stranded on them, I guess, but yeah, no, I think it's fantastic. Yeah, it isn't fantastic. Not too much. I mean, I like these little islands. They're small. They might seem not so important. It's a brig up ahead. The Drunken Crab. Grab, not crab. Close enough. I do love, like, the closer you get to the islands, the more calmer the seas get, and then the farther out in the middle, it's just a little bit rougher. Sailing through the storm is actually fun sometimes, if you're experienced. Is that another ship or is it a rock? It's a rock. Let's start bringing in sail. What do we got here? Oh, we're already past it. Oh. Coming a little bit slower. Oops. Down. Where'd that ship go? Let's see. Almost there. There we go. And we're getting too far away. Alright, now that we're at Port Merrick, quite an uneventful trip, I should add. Let's go sell all of our goods. Well, we're almost there with selling all the cargo. I think 6, 7, or 9 more go. Honestly, for a quick day trip, it wasn't too bad. Part of me kind of feels like the sea could be just a little bit bigger. It's kind of easy to get from point A to point B pretty quickly. Maybe that's just me. Kind of forgot where I put the little harpoon. I'll admit, I do love that you can tightrope across the harpoons now. Makes not really dock. I mean, it kind of makes docking easier, but it makes life a little bit easier when you're selling cargo and you're a little bit of ways from the dock. Kind of like how I am right now. Alright, almost there. There goes the sunset. Honestly, Sea of Thieves is really beautiful to look at when you're like just sailing across the sea, or even if you're not in combat or just whatever. I mean, I feel like the environment, the nature, or not really the nature, I guess you could say the nature, but the environment, the world of Sea of Thieves itself is just beautiful with the every sunrise and every sunset. The seas, the cloud, the stars, the sky. There's just a lot to admire out in the world of Sea of Thieves. Like, the night sky is pretty beautiful. One more crate to go. There we go. There we go. Well, there goes all of our crates. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I know it was a pretty short stream, not much happened, but hopefully it was entertaining enough. See what I mean? The stars, the skies, it's just beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, folks. So, that's about it. Take care. Oh yeah, and always lower your emissary flag when you're done doing your runs because it's supposed to give back a little bit, I think. Who knows? Alright, well, take care, folks.